guys are heroes to me. No, you guys are
Why are you defending them?
You're a hero to me.
Then leave.
I went to this building, motherfucker, and took an oath to defend this country, to defend the Constitution.
It comes with consequences. Leave. Stop talking to me and leave. This is disrespectful.
This building means something.
Because you're a fucking Nazi, and I don't fuck with Nazis. I don't fuck with people that fuck with people I don't fuck with.
And don't you dare say you're a veteran.
I'm being respectful.
He's not. He already admitted it. I told you
I'm a veteran.
I believe in our founding fathers and the Constitution. I'm not a Nazi.
Then fucking get out of here. You're a disgrace to the founding fathers.
Patriots everywhere.
You are a
rise up.
disgrace.
Don't be told you don't matter to be.
They're putting their riot gear on. They're putting their riot gear on.
Because you're agitating.
Heads up that they're the federal officers are once again putting
I love you. Come on, don't do that.
Don't do that.
putting riot gear on once again.
Why are you here then? No one wants you here. You go support them. Go on that side of the line. They want
You know,
you.
every one of us.
Go away.
It's a metaphor. An eagle just flew overhead with a protest.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Get the fuck
You
out.
are in control.
Get the fuck out.
You are in control. You're a fucking little Nazi bitch. You've never done a goddamn thing for this country. Now you're fucking defending it. Go away.
You are being advised to clear the road.
We're getting warnings from the LRAD cannon on top of the car, as you can see across the street.
Hey, you too, media. Get out of fucking way.
Something could happen. I feel like
Everybody, get out of
All right, back it up, back it up, back it up. Don't give them a reason. Don't give them a reason. All they're looking for is a reason. Peace sells, but who's buying? Oh, here they come again. Oh, they're off their union break. You guys finish your bologna sandwiches? You know, don't want to mess with their federal benefits.
Yeah.
Nobody's illegal here. I don't care what some corrupt pedophile tells you. Nobody's illegal here.
You mind talking to us? We're Status Coup.
Yeah.
So what's on your side here?
I got a couple. My main message is we want ICE out. I'm pro-immigration on every level. And Jesus loved immigrants. So if you believe in Jesus, you should love your immigrant brothers. Follow the Bible. If that's what you follow whatever your heart tells you. You can look at the corrupt politicians, and you can just see in their eyes that they're evil. Just look at them. Would you trust them around your kids? Would you?
Now, there's always a lot of talk. Be like, Trump was supposed to be the peace president. Do you feel like he's been peaceful?
Absolutely not. He is the agitator. Everything he says about other people is a direct reflection on who he is and his character. If you listen to him, everything he says, the first thing he starts with is the worst thing about him. So when you hear him talk, you listen and you know he's talking about himself. Because that's all he knows how to do, is talk about himself, right? Would you agree with that?
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's always very telling. Is he is Caroline Levitt, the press secretary, has said that the Insurrection Act is something that is within the presidential's powers, and Donald Trump has threatened that if people keep showing up and calling out ICE. And trying to prevent them from pulling people out of their cars and kidnapping them from their homes, that he is going to call on the Insurrection Act, which would allow him to bring troops and, escalate this entire situation on a mass level. What, somebody who's, you live in Minneapolis?
I came from Elk River. Okay. I just just want to keep these guys fed, and that's where I'm from. Elk River is very big MAGA base. a lot of people there. And so your question was,
What is that like? The president basically threatening the region that you live.
yeah, so he wants us to be violent. And the thing I'm the most proud about Minnesotans is no matter how much they agitate us, they're not going to make us violent. The only way they'll make us violent is if we're defending ourselves, right? Which we are under attack right now. We are under attack. So we should have the right to defend themselves. I have a brother-in-law who voted for Trump who was always preaching about defending himself and the Second Amendment and protecting his rights against the government. We have the right to defend ourselves, and we are being attacked by people who want to see us erupt in flames so that we can play into their narrative. So he is threatening us so that once that next incident happens, the small incident that is probably provoked by ICE, then he has his base behind him, just like they have with everything else.
Now, the perception of that Donald Trump would like to have for the people that are showing up here and in the streets are these, basically are violent agitators, no goods, and anti-fascist has somehow become this bad word, according to him. Definitely not me. You have this cart filled with. I'm trying to make a joke. I got with Kirkland's Pizza. Is this an act of violence against ICE?
Well, I will say that when I went into Costco, I brought this sign in with me when I went to pick up, and I brought the sign into the building, and a lot of people gave me nods of approval. The pizza is just a warm food that was easy for me to get and bring to the people. But I am anti-corporation, and I know Costco might fit into that, but I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, Costco, large, whatever, I think on the brand, Costco does pay decent. They have been fighting, at least in my local area, they've been fighting a union forming. But they pay decent, and also they have been fighting against Trump's tariffs and kind of like in a way that many other corporations have not really done things. So I mean, like on the scale of things, it's like it ain't Walmart, it ain't that sort of thing.
Thinking,
so
right?
I'm not gonna.
Okay. Yeah. So I brought this sign in, and I think I annoyed them for carrying the sign in. I know I probably shouldn't have brought it into their building, but I might have lost my Costco membership. My wife might be quite disappointed in that, but I think it's for a good cause, and hopefully I did call and apologize after I left. So I called them, talked to their HR, and I said, on further reflection, I made a human error, which is something you will never hear Donald Trump talk about, by the way. You will never hear that man admit to any mistake. Have you ever? Yeah.
So we're asking Costco, please reinstate if you have revoked his membership from Status Coup and all of our listeners as a Costco member of multiple years.
But the main thing is, these are the real fighters here. I have little kids at home, so I haven't been able to be as active as possible. But these are the real fighters out here. And these guys deserve hot food, and they deserve their state back from this orange Cheeto.
So what is it? I mean, what has it been like seeing, the community members? It is, last time we checked, around 20 degrees out here. It is cold, nothing for Minnesotans, especially in January, I know. But I'm kind of surprised, actually, there's no one out in shorts here a little bit. You see that a lot. Even somebody from upstate New York and previously lived in Alaska, I think that's a little bit much. Just wear some pants. Don't get frostbite. Like our unfortunate cameraman did a little bit earlier. Not this been our other camera guy, thankfully. That's one of the reasons.
Getting healed up.
Yeah, we're giving him a little bit of a break. So he'll have to be back on the front lines real soon. But what has it been like seeing this many people show up? Really usually on short notice, and people in the streets stopping ICE, or at least trying to stop ICE, and documenting, which is really the most important thing, I think, is that it feels like a Minnesotan thing. You guys got the DFL, you guys have like a labor and kind of a community thing about y'all.
Well, I will say Minnesotans are wonderful people, but like any community, we have our downfalls and we have people that need to open their eyes. And coming from Elk River up north, I was absolutely disgusted with the comments I've seen from people that I look at in my community, and I think that if something was happening to me, they would be having my back, and now I know that that's more than likely not true, and that they just really care mostly about their pocketbook.
It has been kind of an unfortunate thing to see. You have this, the last like 10 years, or I feels like 30 years, but the last 10, 15 years, this slow division that the kind of the MAGA world really has like continually kind of like tried to chip and divide people, whether it be calling Somali immigrants and Somali people that live here and lived here for decades and generational, like calling them horrible things, and slowly dividing like everybody.
Can I just say something? So I moved here in 2013. I have never had an issue in my life with anyone who is an immigrant or an undocumented immigrant. Never in my life. But I have had a lot of issues with the wealthy people taking advantage of people who really aren't financially savvy and just trying to really cut into. So I don't know. I just had to mention that. Sorry to cut you off.
We're just moving people back here so a little bit, or clearing the road.
So
clearing the road.
What are you with the Coup?
Yeah.
The Coup?
Status Coup.
Status
Coup. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're on YouTube. We're with the Midas Touch Network. Partner. We have a partnership with them, and
take a quick
go for it.
picture so I don't forget. Thank you.
We've been out here for a week, so we're live streaming right now, and so we have tens of thousands of people at any given time watching.
I
Thank you
see
so
a lot of the Midas Touch online, and I just really appreciate you guys fighting the good fight. Thank you.
Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. It's helpful. I'm used to usually getting screamed at protests I cover, because I cover the other side, the right wing a lot, and it's always nice to have a thank you as opposed to a F you. So.
Are they just spraying?
No, what it likely is, you have a wind coming up, and see all these the white marks here? That's all the pepper pellets that hit the ground. And
yeah, so that is really harsh on the lungs.
Yeah.
Just breathing in. And that's another thing I want to mention, that it seems so financially motivated. Everything seems so financially motivated, but then here we are throwing pepper grass into cars with children and bringing all these weaponized people that's costing $26 billion for this private army.
Yeah, it's the money only matters when it's something they don't want to spend, and so you got to. Okay, well, I think we're gonna take a quick break. Well, thank you so much.
Can I get a video with you? Okay.
I tend to like appear behind people, and
It's all right. I just turned off.
Oh, we're cool. Just a quick moment to remind you all that you're watching Status Coup, often potentially on the Midas Touch Network, And if you can, you support our work. It's go to statuscoup.com/join. It's only $5 a month. You can keep us boots on the ground. Okay, we're getting pulled away. Yep, here.
So we got the guy. His name is John. He's the one who was tackled right here.
Yeah.
He's a photographer, freelance independent photographer.